It's a slide with a picture of some strange object. But if Malloy put it in the box, it must be important. My new
Good evening, Tex. You look as though you're on to something. What can I do for you?
Well, I had a little talk with Archie Ellis. It seems that Dr. Malloy was working on something called the Pandora device, and I think it's connected to the boxes. I'd like to run some of these new developments by you.
The power cell was recovered from the site near Roswell. Knowing Thomas, he wouldn't put all of his information in any one box. Maybe we need all of the boxes to create the Pandora device. It's possible that the box that Mr. Ellis received was a blind meant to throw the NSA off track.
Oh, did you change your mind about the herbal tea, Murphy? It's great for insomnia, among other things. Did you know that the experts actually speculated that it was the aliens that taught
That sounds fascinating. Look, I'm sorry to come by so late, but I just need to ask you a couple of quick questions.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I just get a little hyped up, when I meet somebody that, knows what's going on. I have got a lot of what I think are brilliant theories, but, it's hard to find someone you can trust.
Listen, Archie, what can you tell me about this power cell?
Well, according to Malloy, there were two of them on the spacecraft recovered at Roswell. The research scientists decided that it was some sort of alien battery, and they tried to break one down. The other one was cataloged and stored somewhere in the Roswell complex. You think you're the first person who ever wanted to get in there? Heck, every UFOologist in the world would love to get in there and take a look around the complex.
So why don't they?
Well, look, first of all, it's secured. The military, they don't want anybody getting in there. It's only accessible with top-level security clearance.
Well, have you got any top-level security clearance?
Well, no.
Well, do you know where I can get some?
No.
Well, I guess I'm just wasting your time.
People say I'm crazy? I don't know any more about it than what Dr. Malloy said in the interview. I can't help you with that. I can't help.
One thing seems pretty clear. Malloy considered the power cell to be important to his work and was convinced that one was still hidden away inside the Roswell military complex. My new vid phone is essential.
What can I help you with?
I learned a few new things and I'd like to run them by you.
By all means.
I need some information about the Roswell military complex.
What kind of information?
Well, I got one of the boxes open, and inside I found a picture of what I've been told is an alien power cell recovered from the UFO crash at Roswell. I think the power cell must tie in somehow with the Pandora device. And apparently, the only place I'm going to find the power cell is inside the Roswell complex.
You intend to go to the Roswell military base?
Well, I don't see any way around it. That's why I called. I need to find a way in.
I don't think I can help you. My security clearance there is a thing of the long past.
Any suggestions?
The only people that would still have access to the base would be top military personnel, and perhaps the NSA.
Well, if that's all, I guess I better get ready to go.
If you're certain you must go to Roswell, there's one other thing that I should tell you. The military base is well camouflaged, and you could spend weeks trying to locate the site. I'll give you the coordinates. If you have connections to the NSA, that's where I'd go to get security clearance high enough to get into the Roswell military base.
Hey, got a second?
Oh, I think I can squeeze you into my busy schedule.
I like the sound of that. I'd like to see you in person. Why don't you come over here? We can meet in my room.
I'm not sure I should. Even a PI can only stand so much danger.
I promise I'll be gentle.
Oh, I've heard that promise before.
You know, some men wouldn't be so resistant.
Okay, fine. You've talked me into abandoning all my moral values, so I'll be right over.
All right, I can tell you're too busy for me right now. Give me a call when you've got more time. See ya.
Looks like Regan isn't home right now. Despite warnings from Ellis and Fitzpatrick, I'm bound for Roswell. Hopefully the alien power cell is somewhere in the Roswell military complex. I know that without it, I'll never find out Malloy's secret. The trip to Roswell takes about 4.5 hours, giving me plenty of time to think. Something's bothering me from the last time I went to the Cosmic Connection. And it hits me. A black Avatar speeder was parked down the street. Could have been the NSA. A voice in the back of my head keeps telling me that Archie Ellis is in danger. Or is it that they're just keeping tabs on me? Eventually, I locate the military base, and using the NSA ID badge I found at Autotech, I'm able to get into the complex. The area is still running various security systems, but the place is totally abandoned, at least by humans. Archie's nervous when he comes to the door. Earlier, there were suspicious characters mulling around outside the shop. I tell him it might be wise to close the store for a while and take a little vacation. With the way things are heating up on this case, it's best not to be readily available for just anybody who might drop by. Calendar's 20 years old. When are people going to learn that if you want to hide something, don't hide it under a mattress? It's like a map of the surrounding area. The drawer still looks... And what's this little item here? Well, 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 what have we got here? A box of matches. The sun's faded this photograph. Still looks pretty good, though. The drawer still looks like it slides in and out. Locker doors are in good shape. Looks like the same locker. How nice. I can always use an extra key. Locker doors are in good shape. Halogen lamp's busted. Phone's probably no longer hooked up to people in this galaxy. Let's see if there's anything interesting in... I've seen these things before, in war movies. What'd they call it? Walkie-talkie. Let's see if there's any... The back door. And the storage shack's in pretty good shape. Shovel? I guess you never know. I might have to dig my way out. It's a fuse. It's a good thing to have when you're working with explosives. Those supply boxes look empty. That box looks like it's empty. This piece looks like it was once connected to the cable above it. Well, that won't work. Those supply boxes look... This door has a padlock on it. Now, the storage shack's in pretty good shape. This flashlight looks like it could put out quite a beam of light. That's a toolbox. Still in good shape. And the shed door won't open. A security card scanner. These laser beams must be the source of the 1,000,000 volts on the sign outside. One step into these and I'll be smoked. This is probably the control system for the laser field. Electrical wire. That could come in handy.